Hi everybody, it's Miles Crosby with PRTC's Community Calendar, and today's a special treat for me because I'm at a place that I absolutely love. Been here with the family many times, and it continues to expand, it continues to grow. I'm here with Scott Biering. Scott, once again, what a wonderful job at B-City. I mean, right outside of Cottageville, but people come from all around to see what you and your family have been able to put together, and it continues to expand. And there's something you really want to promote now is the Christmas season is upon us. And you're going to have a big Christmas lights kind of celebration going on. And tell us a little bit about what you got planned and what's coming up.
Well, we have our B-City version of Christmas Wonderland of lights,
right.
With millions of light bulbs in the park. It takes about 6 weeks to put them all up, and
wow.
We have to take them down every year and put them up, but it's absolutely changed up every year. We have Santa Claus out, the Grinch, s'mores pits, Winter Wonderland rides behind tractors in the 8 acres of craziness, decoration different in the background.
So kind of like hay rides?
It is. It's behind tractors, and we have wagons. They're covered wagons in the summer. We do in the spring and summer and fall. We do safari rides on them. We take the tops off of them, and we can see all the lights in the trees and all. We decorate everything. We wrap everything out here. If you stand around too long today, we'll probably have lights wrapped around you before it's over with.
I love it.
But we have a great time. Like I said, it's s'mores pits. It's music everywhere. It's a really good time. It starts the 21st of November and goes through January 4th this year.
Okay, great.
And bcityzoo.com has all of the dates and when the Grinch and everybody's here.
You know, one of the things I love, and obviously you're expanding on it with the holiday season, is it's just a wonderful place to bring the family. I mean, it really is family oriented. The kids love it. The parents love it. Everybody comes out here. And I came here when you guys first opened up way back when, and it has continued to expand, and more animals and more exhibits and so much more. I mean, it's got to make you feel good. I mean, when you first started here, just a few employees, and now it's really ballooned.
Yeah, I bought it from Mom and Dad were looking for a way to exit. They came from the old generation that didn't know how to stop working.
Right.
And this, blue collar family. This land was part. We didn't have all this land over here now, but the part they had was part of the retirement plan, and they were trying to figure out how to stop and enjoy life.
Sure.
And I realized in my busy life, having businesses and working full time at Nucor at the time, that I'd seen my parents 3 times in the previous 12 months.
Because you were working nonstop.
And my wife and I made a conscious decision to make an offer to buy the place. Mm-hmm. And the main goal was to spend time with Mom and Dad and get to know them as adults. And I got 10 years with my dad. It was exactly the way it was supposed to be.
Awesome.
Got to be best friends over that 10 years. Wish I had 100 of them like we all did.
I believe you, I understand.
But it never was the goal to grow this thing like this. That was the goal. But when the passion was here and the love of this, what we do in the family legacy, it's just, it's can't stop it, man. I love it, and I love being part of it. And I'll say this, the memories, the families. Mm-hmm. If you look at, I brought my giraffes in, and we did a naming contest online. People kept saying, name your first one Archie, after my dad. I'm like, well, right. Number one, I don't want to fuss at my dad, or if his giraffes being bad.
That
Number two,
sense.
I didn't want to lose him twice if something happened.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But if you look at the sign, it says the Archie Biering Giraffe Experience, creating memories of a lifetime. And that's what we're most proud of, those memories we get to create with people.
You know, and once again, once the word got out about what you're doing here, it's continuing to expand every year. And I think people would be shocked how many people come through every year.
Yeah, we're, for the amount of employees when I bought it, you mentioned that a minute ago, we had 3 employees when I bought it. Mm-hmm. We had 28 honey customers. We're in thousands of locations throughout the country now. The visitors, we're over 500,000 visitors a year come through here. So
I think about that, 500,000 visitors right here at B-City.
Yes, sir.
That says a lot about what you put on here.
It's absolutely humbling, and it's just, we love being part of it.
Well, once again, we're blessed to have you in the area. There's no doubt about that.
We appreciate it. I love what I do. So it's that old cliche, when if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
But sometimes I still feel like there's some work in there, but I still enjoy every minute of it.
Well, it shows when you show up here. I mean, the love, the care, the expansion. I mean, how many? This might be a loaded question. How many animals do you currently have right now?
Well, when you count everything, we're probably 600-700 animals on site here, because we're the birds and everything else, and the reptiles. But the most important part, the animals are a big part of it. But if you look at our staff, we have different department managers. My animal care team, as well as the operations staff of the zoo and maintenance, are amazing. But we have twice the staff of the zoo, 3 times my size, in the animal care team alone, and I'm proud about that.
I was going to say that's something you got to think about, because just taking care of a couple of animals is a lot of work, but 700. Is just like you said, it's one of those scenarios where you've got to have a great staff, and obviously you do.
My staff is absolutely amazing. They enable me to do other. I have a couple other hats in life.
Sure.
And I could not do them without the staff, and we couldn't grow this place the way we do with the staff. They tell me I'm the face of the organization. I'm like, that's a sad state to be in for B City, but I think we're doing pretty good. And like I said, my staff on the animal care team, we have exam rooms in the back. We do all our own work here. Vet techs on staff, vets that come in regularly.
That's something people don't realize. I mean, just having the vet techs actually on site. I mean, because you got to think about it. Obviously the health of the animals, you got to keep up with that. And speaking of the animals, is there? I know a lot of times you're expanding as far as the animals you have here. Is there any new expansions on the animals that you've added?
Well, we've just brought in penguins.
Oh, really?
And otters in the back. We built an area for them. They're absolutely that's a cool deal. Obviously we have the giraffes and tigers and zebras and camels and don't have the lions and bears yet. Oh my! But we're working on some of that. And there's really the entertainment side of this business is what I'm focusing on now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have about 3 or 4 more new exciting projects coming up in the next 2 to 3 years.
Right.
One is, we mentioned it earlier, is some Airbnb opportunities we're working on now. Also, I'm looking at some venue, like entertainment, wedding venues,
right.
and so I'm looking at that as well as a little amphitheater. Maybe we can get somebody we know that Jason Lee Cook got to play at it or something.
Jason's behind the camera right now.
Yeah.
He's really awesome with that. And actually, people all the time talking about different places to have a wedding, and a wedding venue. This would really be neat.
Yeah, I've got some cool ideas, and I get to dream this stuff up and we get to see it come through, so it's truly a dream come true. If you hear the background right now, this sounds like little sirens.
I hear that.
That's one of the coolest things we have here too. That's called Gibbons apes, the smallest member of the ape family.
Right.
And they make a really cool sound. They're so graceful in their movements. They're amazing to have as well.
Yeah, I saw you've got, once again, you've got several that absolutely love you. You can tell that you're a hands-on kind of guy.
No, that's what we focus on, hands-on. At this zoo, you get to hand feed primates. We have staff here that helps you facilitate that. You get to feed giraffes, you get to do hands-on. I respond so much more to hands-on than most people do. So.
But one of the things we were talking about before we went on camera was the fact that a lot of these animals are nocturnal, more active, I should say. And with doing the Christmas lights and all that sort of thing, you're kind of going to have a scenario where it's going to be hands-on as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the cool things. There's a lot of cool Christmas displays. I'm not putting any of them down. We all do a good job. Right. I like to go to several a year myself, so I want to be on that list, hopefully, is where I want to be.
Exactly.
But here, a lot of the animals are active at night, and we have those experiences and opportunities where you go and you interact with them at night, too. Santa Claus is here taking pictures with people. You get to have a little baby kangaroo to take a picture with Santa Claus if you want him in the picture.
I love it.
So it's just hands-on interaction.
Once again, a great experience here at B City. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back. I've got some other things I want to talk to you about, including the honey, which our family loves. So we're going to be talking more. Scott Biering, we're at B City. They're getting ready to celebrate the Christmas spirit, the Christmas holidays with a special light show, and so much more. We'll be right back with Scott in just a few moments. Stay with us with PRTC. Hi, everybody. This is a pleasure to be at B City. You're watching Community Calendar. I'm Miles Crosby, along with Scott Biering. And Scott, your mom and dad kind of got this thing going, and it's become a family, business, so to speak, and a family love. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, man, it's been the honor of my lifetime to take something mom and dad put their blood, sweat, and tears. Archie and Diane Biering. I mean, everybody in the area knows them. Mom opened a restaurant here in 2001. She always wanted to have one, and She blew the socks off everybody who needed her food. I still get it, by the way, but they were amazing, and to be able to follow in their footprints and expand upon what the foundation they started. My wife and I, Bridget, we've married 31 years. She's over here. She keeps me going and puts up with me. That's a big deal.
I believe I know that.
But she is totally.
On my side.
She is totally. She is a big part of this, the honey and the customer relations, and I couldn't do this without her. She's my rock. So yeah, this family legacy part of this thing is just that's one of the most humbling parts.
I had the pleasure of meeting your mom and dad way back when, and just wonderful people. Obviously wonderful what they started. I know they had to be extremely proud of you and what you were able to do once you took it over, so to speak, and you were able to spend that time with your mom and dad, and that's time that you'll never regret spending. I know that.
That's it.
And so anyway, B City continues to expand. One of the reasons we're talking about now is the special holiday light system that you've set up. Once again, it's about family. It's a place where you can bring the kids, you can bring the grandkids, everybody, the adults will love it, the kids obviously love it, everybody loves it. And you were talking about you've got a special place where you can do the hands-on with the family as far as the animals and everything.
Yeah, so yeah, you get hands-on just on a normal day here.
Right.
That's what separates us from a lot of places. But
Right.
we do have the encounters, the ambassador animals that you can go in with. The whole list is online, but you can go in with the penguins, from lemurs to I don't know if we have the armadillo still over there or not, but then we have the sloths. I mean, and we have trained staff that goes in and is very experienced with them and helps you have an awesome experience, create memories of a lifetime, getting your pictures with crazy animals and learning so much about the ambassador animals. There's a ton more on there, so it's all online.
Yeah, actually, right before we got on camera, I was walking up and there was a group of people coming to look through the zoo, and they were actually being, escorted along with what you said, like an ambassador. Walking them in, getting them into the areas, and that's just puts it on a whole different level. Now, one of the other things I want to talk about is the honey.
Yes, sir.
My wife and I absolutely love the honey. Use it for our coffee in the mornings. I use it for my hot tea. I go out of my way to make sure I get your honey, Bee City honey. And, it's all, you've got like beehives here, or how does that work?
We have beehives between here, Savannah, on this side of Savannah, Aiken, because there's such a broad area and you have to have so much more nectar than just available here.
Right.
So we're in the same region, same type trees.
Sure.
We focus on that because that's really important for allergies. But yeah, they're all over this part of the state, in this lower part of the state.
Like I said, I go out of my way to get Bee City honey. And do you, I know it's in IGA. I've seen it at one of the parcel places in Walterboro. But do you have specific places that you want to promote that it's in? Or?
Well, we're all over. Luckily, we're in many states now.
Oh, wow.
But for us locally, you're exactly right. IGA, I think Palmetto Home Center in Walterboro has it.
Right.
I'm gonna leave somebody out and get in trouble here.
I'm sorry.
And
of course, you can get here at Bee City as well.
Bee City here. We also have.
Which I'm gonna buy some this morning.
We're actually in food lines and all the small footprint throughout the state and beyond. But yeah, so locally, actually. Rusty Jones started carrying it there a little bit at the vacuum shop there.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah.
He hit me up a while back.
Awesome.
And, I'm just blessed to have people that want to do partnerships with us and carry the honey. So.
Well, it's a great product. That's a fact, and people want to promote it. And of course, the whole scenario of Bee City and what you've done here is amazing. Yep. Anything else you want to mention?
Well, I did want to, Finnegan Farms has it as well. I'm gonna leave him out.
Oh, yeah,
he'll catch me. But no, it's when you come here with your family. My whole staff, I'll get them from 13-year-old volunteers to 83-year-old volunteers and everybody in between. We have a blank canvas here. Mm-hmm. We're here to help you paint your own picture.
Right.
So whatever that is for you, we're here to help facilitate, read the room, and help you create your memories.
You know what you said earlier, which I just think absolutely kind of just bespeaks of what you've done here. Family memories. A place where the family can come and remember when their kids were here young, and now, as they get older, maybe their grandkids come with their kids. And it's just it's a special place.
You would be, I'm getting chill bumps.
I just did too.
Thinking about some of them because people come in and say, this is the last picture I had of so-and-so. And it was here, so
it's an
awesome.
emotional scenario. I get it.
It's cool.
Thank you for the memories. Thank you for what you do for the families. Thank you for what you do with the animals.
Well, thank you, Miles, and thank you for highlighting this, and appreciate it.
Well, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Once again, we've been talking to Scott Biering. Bee City, if you have not been here, and seen the zoo, if you haven't seen the whole experience, now is the time to come, especially with the Christmas lights up and so much more. Bring the family. You will not be disappointed. You'll love it. Once again, thanks for Scott. Thanks for Jason Cook and for PRTC for letting me have another beautiful day out and about and enjoying a really great location, Bee City Zoo. And for PRTC's Community Calendar, I'm Miles Crosby. Thanks for joining us.